Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Monday, the 6th day of June. I'm James Spann. All eyes are on Tropical Storm Colin in the southeastern Gulf of Mexico. That's going to be a big rain producer for parts of Florida today and tonight. But around here, things look pretty dry for a while. Let's go in there and check it out. There's the water vapor satellite view. Got a big trough north of the state. That's going to pull down some dry air for the northern counties. And Colin is in the southeastern Gulf. Checked the radar early this morning at 5:19. Had some lingering showers near Montgomery and parts of southeast Alabama, but the northern counties of the state are dry. And the chance of a shower for places like Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston, Gadsden, very small today. Not zero, but very small. Mostly low 70s on the board as the day begins. Birmingham at 73. But not too far away, the air is cooler with 50s and 60s north of here. We'll expect a high in the mid to upper 80s in most spots today with a partly sunny sky. There's the watch warning map around the nation. Of course, most of the problems involve Tropical Storm Colin with tropical storm warnings in effect for parts of North Florida. And understand these tropical storm warnings do not include places like Panama City Beach and Destin. It includes places like Tampa Bay and Daytona Beach and Jacksonville. Now, in terms of severe weather, there's the day one convective outlook. A couple of marginal risks north of the state. And the standard slight risk in effect for parts of Georgia and Florida. And again, some of the cities involved in this would be Tampa Bay, Gainesville, Jacksonville, and Tallahassee. That's where a few isolated tornadoes could occur later today and tonight with the spiral bands around Colin. No part of Alabama is in a severe weather risk. Tomorrow, we are in dry air. It'll be a sunny day, obviously no severe weather. Got marginal risks in some of the corners of the nation. And for day 3 on Wednesday, and again, we're in very dry air here. This is the rain for the next 5 days, valid through Saturday morning. And, of course, the big numbers with Colin are over the Florida Peninsula up through the South Atlantic coast. We'll check the output of the high-res the high-res NAM, the 4-kilometer NAM, out to 48 hours. And it's got the maximum Jacksonville over toward Tallahassee, but lighter amounts down south. And again, obviously for us, maybe Dothan, Abbeville, Geneva, places like that down in southeast Alabama could see just a little bit of the outer bands of this thing. There's the satellite presentation this morning. And again, the maximum sustained winds are now at 50 miles an hour. We do not expect this to become a hurricane. The main threat will be from the heavy rain. The central pressure is down around 1,004 millibars. And that was the presentation this morning at about 5 o'clock. And keep in mind, you've got radars on the coast. You don't have a radar over the water. That's why you don't see radar echoes near the center of this thing. But obviously, some of the outer bands are affecting parts of Florida early this morning. The track, the center of this thing comes on top of Jacksonville about midnight tonight, then out into the Atlantic. It'll move on very rapidly if you're headed to places like Tampa or Orlando or Jacksonville. This is basically a one-day problem. You'll have issues today and tonight, and then by the middle of the day tomorrow, this thing will be long gone. This is the WPC rain graphic for Colin. The yellow, that's 4 to 6 inches. And again, we've seen, it's kind of hard drawing these with a disorganized tropical storm, but clearly North Florida, Southeast Georgia, the coast of the Carolinas will have the better rains from this thing. All right, model fans, let's look at the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid today at 1 o'clock local time. Nice troughing over the east. That'll pull Colin northeast, and there's the surface chart at 1 o'clock today. Colin is south of Apalachicola, moving northeast. This is the high-res HRRR today, valid at 4 o'clock local time. And you can see there could be a few very isolated showers, maybe from Anniston down to Clanton and Demopolis, but the big rain's way south and east of here. And from Birmingham north, the chance of rain so small, really not worth mentioning in the forecast. And the big rains, if this is right, would be over parts of southern Georgia. And understand that the rain distribution is not going to be very even with this thing. You might wind up with somebody not getting that much over North Florida. We'll just have to wait and see. But I think everybody should clearly get a pretty good soaking there. But again, after today, we're dry for a while. I mean, it's going to be amazingly dry. Tomorrow's sunny, the high in the upper 80s, maybe touching 90. Then for Wednesday, a little cooler air mass drops in here. The high will drop into the mid 80s, and we might see some 50s. In fact, the GFS is printing 59 early Wednesday morning. That'll feel pretty good. Thursday, same thing. The morning's going to feel good, upper 50s. And then we rise up into the middle 80s. And then Friday, we're still dry. Low 90s are likely as a ridge begins to build in. And the weekend will stay dry. And the heat levels crank up. This is summer in Alabama. The GFS suggesting we could see mid-90s on Saturday and Sunday. So get ready for some hot stuff. It's Sunday, and again, it's really amazing. Typically every day we have afternoon showers and storms, but based on the dry air coming in, it looks like we could go rain-free for most of the state tomorrow all the way through Sunday. Obviously, Gulf Coast weather looks great. Gulf Shores, Destin, Panama City Beach. Go to Monday of next week. Still got flat ridging here, and moisture tries to increase. We might mention a small chance of a shower. This is the end of the forecast period. This is Wednesday of next week, the 15th. We've still got ridging. Little trough west of the state, and just maybe we'll see a few scattered afternoon showers by then, and we'll take any rain we can get in summertime. Ooh, look at the ensemble data here. Now, again, it's been running a little too hot. I don't think we see 99 Saturday and Sunday, but I do think mid-90s are a distinct possibility. And the numbers back off a little bit for next week. But bottom line is, after today, things look pretty quiet around here for a while. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.